Hey there and welcome back. My name is Madeline Young. I'm a local realtor here in the Florida Keys with Expert Realty. If you're interested in purchasing a home or selling your home here, feel free to reach out to me and I would love the opportunity to help you. My information is going to be below in a pinned comment as well as the description. Today we are featuring one of my newest listings here in Cudjoe Key. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home on a huge waterfront corner lot. It's going to be listed for $1,377,000. Let's go check it out. So right away, again, we have a huge waterfront corner lot. It's over 12,600 square feet. You can see we have a ton of parking out here on the front. The property is fenced except for these entries here, but you could always add gates or an extra fence if you would like it all enclosed. We're gonna go ahead and start inside first, and then we will work our way outside and I can explain a little bit more. But as you can see, we have some beautiful royal palms right away at the entrance and lovely balconies wrapping around the entire property. So they did redo the decking on the stairs and the balconies. It's all composite decking, which is really low maintenance. And I love this grand entrance here. You have wide stairs leading up to the front. Have a really nice spot for coffee. And one thing, again, I love about this house is they have wraparound balconies. So you have just really nice views of the canal all around the property. Got some good sunset skies here. You can actually see Fat Albert over there, the Cudjoe Key blimp. And these porches are really tall, so it just feels very open, very spacious. So right away, you're walking into your beautiful open concept living area. It's perfect for entertaining. You have your formal dining right here, huge living room with tons of seating space, and then your giant kitchen. So when the sellers purchased this, they actually had a different island here. It was kind of like a curved angle. It didn't really provide much functionality. It didn't have a lot of storage space. So they completely redid it, added a ton of storage underneath, and added this beautiful quartz countertop. And again, it's just a huge island, so it's perfect for entertaining. And then you have tons of storage space with all these cabinets, brand new stainless steel kitchen appliances, except for the fridge. And I really love this countertop. It's a nice contrast and it just has really pretty design throughout, and it goes up into the backsplash. Just a really nice feature. So one thing to know is, again, I don't know if I mentioned, the square footage here is just under 1,700 square feet. So it's a large home for the Keys, and it is a split floor plan. So the primary bedroom and bathroom is over there, and then we have our 2 bedrooms and bath over here. So we have air handler here. This is your guest full bathroom. Countertops and cabinetry, it does match the kitchen, which is nice to have that cohesive look. So you have guest bedroom number 1. And take note about all of the foliage in all of the windows. They have really large mature palm trees on this property, and you see them in pretty much every bedroom. You have your laundry. This is brand new washer and dryer. So they use this second bedroom as a multi-purpose space. So they work from home here. And then this is a trundle, so it actually pulls out to have another mattress. And then you, again, see some nice foliage here. And then you have some canal front water views through this window. The AC was just service and maintenance done just this last month. And this house was built in 2010, so it's all hurricane rated. You have hurricane impact windows and doors, you have the hardy board siding, metal roof, and the insurances are extremely low. So I believe all in all, wind, flood, and homeowners is around $5,000 for the year. And they use this as a secondary home. So if this was a primary residence, it would probably be a little cheaper. And that flood rate, which I believe is around $800 a year, is assumable for the new buyer. So great insurances for this property. One other thing to note is that most of the furniture will convey if the buyer is interested. There's just a couple exclusions, some artwork and a little pieces of furniture here and there. Very applicable. So here we have our large primary bedroom. You have some nice views throughout these windows, and you have a canal view here. And if you're familiar with the Keys, you know that we really don't have that much storage. So this closet is what dreams are made of. It connects, so it's a his and hers. Tons of space. And then here's their ensuite bathroom. You have double vanity. And again, take note that the countertops and cabinetry is all the same throughout the house. And the toilet room, you have tons of storage. And one of the upgrades that the sellers did since they've owned it is they added this brand new shower. So it's a huge shower, all redone, did a ton of extra work there. And one of my favorite things about this primary bedroom is that it has these double glass doors that open up. So you have really beautiful canal views. And since it's all of a wraparound balcony, it comes around and you can see sunset right here. And then this actually connects to the screened-in balcony, but we'll go through the living room here. So again, we have tons of space here. I mean, you could reconfigure this a lot of different ways just because you have this whole blank wall here. You could probably even add the TV on that side if you wanted to. So there's just a ton of ways that you can reconfigure this, which is really great. And then they actually added this screened balcony area. They completely redid the balcony and the stairs back here. I guess when they bought it, it was not very supported. So they told me that they pretty much can drive a truck up here and it would hold it. So it's completely redone, all composite decking, all screened in. One thing that they added, which I thought was really cool, is these shades. So, you know, depending on what time of day that the sun's being in, you can roll it down and it latches here and then at the bottom. And if you're a true Floridian, in the wintertime, it can get a little cold because you have a really nice breeze coming through here. So you can actually close it all the way down and it kind of keeps it a little toasty. So nice and cozy. And then here it opens up again around the back side. So the sellers added this nice foliage here, which is great because they were thinking about adding a pool here. So you can see we have a ton of space and they were just trying to create more privacy. They didn't end up obviously adding the pool, but if you ever were wanting to, you have so many spaces that you could add a pool here, but this would be a good option. And then they actually added this little fencing here that they have extra material for. So if you wanted to finish it out right here and create a little small closed-in area, you could certainly do that too. One thing too is that they actually had a 40-foot RV that they kept on this property. So again, there's just so much space, so you have endless possibilities. So here you have one carport, which is nice to have it all covered. And then this opens up into your downstairs screened in enclosure. So this space is just a really nice area if you wanted to create like a rec room. You know, it's again all screened in, so it's perfect to stay away from any bugs, no-see-ums. You could have a nice outdoor couch here, and each door leads to the different spaces outside too, which is great. So you have a door here leading to this back spot. This leads to the other side of the carport, and then this here leads to the front. So here we have our legal conforming downstairs storage room. Tons of space. This here we have fridge and ice machine. This will stay with the property. Tons of storage. And whenever they purchased this, it didn't look like this. They actually did spend a lot of time in here adding in these built-ins and just making it more of a functional space. So that's something that definitely appreciated that the sellers did. And then this door leads out to the front. So again, we have a ton of space out here. Whenever they installed the concrete dock on the other side, they actually got approval to add one here too. They just didn't feel the need. So if you wanted to add an extra dock space, you could certainly do that here. This here where the trailer is, this is a part of their property as well. So, you know, think about a boat trailer. You can hide this over here and store it on the property, but it's still out of sight, which is really, really nice. And then you have these really nice, expensive palm trees out front. So if you're not familiar with Cudjoe Key, this is just around the corner from one of our favorite restaurants, Square Grouper. And then it also has Morning Joint down the way, which is a local coffee shop, and then Ice Stream, which is one of our favorite places to get homemade ice cream. So we have second carport here. And this is kind of another space I was thinking that would be really great for a pool because again, you have tons of space. It's on the corner point of the waterfront lot. You have obviously the canal views. It's just a really nice spot. And you could certainly add some more foliage or if you wanted to make it a little bit more private from the neighbors. But again, such a cool area. I love these little hammocks that they have. So one thing to mention, whenever the sellers purchased the home, it was just the riprap and the raw canal frontage. There was actually, for lack of better words, a hole here from a tree that was uprooted after a storm. And so it was just left like that. So before they installed the concrete dock, they actually had this completely refilled, graded, and then they installed this brand new 60-foot concrete dock. Has these bumpers here, you got your swim ladder. And of course we have our brand new elevator boat lift. This is a 14,000 pound boat lift and the boat is for sale as well. So if you're interested in that, I'll include the listing link in the description. So I can't stress enough how good this boating is from this property. You are one canal away from open water to the Atlantic side, and then just down the way near Cudjoe Gardens it has the bridge where you can go onto the Gulf. So you have excellent boating. This is a 3-foot control depth, and as you can see, the canal is super clean and very clear. I honestly would swim in this canal. The sellers have actually sent me some photos that I'll attach in the video of manatees coming in here. So really great neighborhood, great boating, and it is a turnkey home. So if you are interested in seeing this property or scheduling a private showing, feel free to reach out to me and I would love to help you. My information is going to be below in a pinned comment as well as the description. Thank you so much and I'll see you in the next one.